Whew, that was a close one, Cowboy Nation. Ridiculous. The Dallas Cowboys, we got a win over the Detroit Lions, 20-19. 20-19. The defense almost blew it at the end. Thank goodness that the Detroit Lions imploded at the end, because that was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. The Cowboys, we got the win over the Detroit Lions, 20-19. My goodness. The clock management, I've told you guys all season, okay? I've told you all season that Mike McCarthy sucks when it comes to clock management, didn't I? And he almost blew the game. What was he doing throwing the ball in the end zone on second down? What is he doing? What is he doing having Peyton Hendershot in his second year go out there and do a tripping call? This is terrible coaching. Terrible coaching. At the end of the day, I can't get too upset because the Cowboys, we got the win. But Mike McCarthy's coaching is terrible. And you've asked me, everybody's come to my comment section and said, oh, why do you think Mike McCarthy's such a bad coacher? Oh, you're being too hard. This is why I'm being hard on Mike McCarthy. He almost blew the game for us with his bad clock management. Yeah, Mike McCarthy and this defense almost blew the game for us. They did so good, and then they almost blew it again for the second week in a row. And we're lucky that the Detroit Lions got penalties and they imploded, because it would have been a nightmare if they had won this game, and it would have been just an absolute, it just would have been a disaster. But I'm not going to let Mike McCarthy off the hook. I'm not going to let this coaching staff, who almost blew the game, off the hook, because they almost blew the game. It was absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb had a fantastic game. He fumbled the ball, almost lost us the game in the first half, but he overall had a great game. Set a franchise record. He broke Michael Irvin's single-season receiving yards record, but yeah, he almost blew it for us. But he also came in clutch when it mattered the most. And that's why I say CeeDee Lamb is an elite receiver. I'm seeing stupid comments saying, oh, he's not big enough to be a number one receiver. You guys don't know what the heck you're talking about. CeeDee Lamb is a true number one. And he proved it tonight, is all I got to say. You guys don't know what you're talking about. This defense almost blew it. Micah Parsons almost blew it for us. We're lucky that the Detroit Lions just imploded. Cowboy Nation, we should have won this game by a lot more than 1 point. But at the end of the day, a win's a win against a good football team like the Detroit Lions, one of the better teams in the NFC. It was pathetic. Defense did a great job until the last drive of this game. They almost blew it for us. The offense was absolutely terrible until the last couple of drives. But at the end of the day, we got the win. We're 11-5, and we still got a chance in the NFC East as long as the Eagles lose a game, which I don't think is going to happen, but it could happen. You never know. It was just a pathetic game. Terrible discipline. But again, the Cowboys, we got the win, and that's all that really matters. And congratulations again on Jimmy Johnson getting into the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor. It was a crazy game, but at least he got in and the Cowboys won. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. We got the win. A lot of things got to work on, especially on the offensive side of the football. Tyler Smith got hurt. I'm hoping that he is okay. Yeah, just a crazy game, Cowboy Nation. And this is why I don't trust Mike McCarthy, because he tends to not manage the clock the way that he should at the end of football games. And today was a prime example. That's all I got to say. But we won the game at the end of the day. We're 11-5. We still got a chance. All I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Too close to call. A lot of things we got to work on. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.